Good morning. Today is Wednesday, March 23rd, and it's a green day. All students who have signed up to take the Spring SAT or PSAT 10 on April 13th, please check your STJ Labs emails for the bagged lunch form. This must be filled out no later than April 6th. Please see Ms. Carr in the guidance office with any questions. Are you looking for a local summer job? Check out the job board in the guidance office. The St. Johnsbury Rotary Club scholarship application is now available to seniors. Check it out on Naviance or stop by the guidance office for an application. Calling all college-bound Hilltoppers. Sterling College will be on campus today at 2 p.m. in the Colby Conference Room. Be sure to sign up for their visits on Naviance and to view all details. If you are scheduled to be in class during the time of the visit, please check in with your teacher before coming to the college visit. You are also required to return to class after the completion of the visit and attendance is turned in to the main office. The Gender and Sexuality Union meets today after school in Colby 207. Interested in job opportunities in Vermont? Check in with Mr. Carr via email at acarr@stjacademy.org for more information on the virtual Vermont Jobs Fair. The Makerspace will be open for Codecraft Club and whatever you'd like to make this afternoon at our regular time beginning at 3:45. We have updated and upgraded our 3D pens, so if you've always wanted to give them a try, now is a great time. Stop by for a few minutes or an hour. All are welcome. The Salsa Steps Club will not meet this week. See you next week. Outing Club will be going to Climb, Climb, Climb today after school. The bus will leave Brantview Drive at 3:40 and will return by 6 p.m. See Mr. Weiss or Mr. Holden for details and dare to explore. A reminder to juniors, tonight at 6:30 there is a meeting for students and parents about the college admissions and financial aid process. This will be a Zoom meeting and a link that was sent to both you and your families last week. If you have any questions, please stop by the guidance office. Thank you and have a dandy day.
Thank you, Nathan, and good morning, everyone. First, to start chapel this morning, we have a live act, but also I wanted to announce who the CTE Outstanding Students of the Third Quarter are. And advisors, I would ask that after I finish reading their names, if you can send them to the front steps of Fuller. Mr. Legge is waiting here, so we'll try to get that picture taken before everybody is late to class. But without further ado, here are the CTE Outstanding Students of the Quarter. Nicholas Heath in Automotive Technology. Jasmine Vincent in Intro to Automotive Technology. Brody Gordon, Advanced Welding. Fela Madeira in Intro to Welding. Audrey Royer, Work-Based Learning. Gavin Kenny, Fine Woodworking. Damian Valley, Electricity 1. Gavin Bedell, Electricity 2. Mason Frito, Human and Professional Services. Ella White, Intro to Human and Professional Services. Ella Blanchard, Career Exploration. Emily Greer, Foundations in Culinary Arts. Zahi Rashid, Culinary 1. Phoebe Forrester, Culinary 2. Andrew Kostruba, Foundation in Culinary Arts, and Andrew Kostruba for Intro to Business. Xander Vahue, Intro to Construction. Grafton Thompson, Construction Technology. Lexi Gibbard, Career Exploration. Kated Skates, Personal Finance. Kaylee Powers, Sales and Marketing. Kanasuke Oi, Sales and Marketing 2. And Kaylee McCaffrey in Entrepreneurship. Congratulations to those students of the quarter. And again, if your name was called, advisors, if you can let those students come down here so that we can get that photo taken care of as this is happening. We have some announcements this morning about a promo for a raffle, so please welcome Phoebe Forster.
Hi, I'm Phoebe Forrester, and I'm a part of the Culinary 2 program here at the Academy. And I would like to announce that our Culinary 2 class at the Hilltopper is holding a lunch raffle. Me and my fellow culinary students would like to serve a lunch to a C-Block class at the Hilltopper restaurant. Please ask your C-Block teacher and classmates to see if this is something you're all interested in doing. In order for your C-Block class to be placed into the raffle, your teacher will need to send an email to Chef Andre with the correct answer to our culinary question, which is, what Vermont cheesemaker is known for their award-winning blue cheese? A follow-up email will be sent out with the question and information about the lunch. Your C-Block teacher will need to send in the answer to the question by 3:15 tomorrow. After receiving the email from your C-Block teacher, your class will be put into the drawing. We will draw the winning class during chapel this Friday. We are excited to give this great experience as it is the first time that we are offering this raffle. The luncheon is free of charge. You can email Chef Andre with any questions at jeffrey.andre@sdjlabs.com. We look forward to hearing from everyone that can participate. Thank you.
Thank you, Phoebe, and congratulations on being Student of the Quarter. You can go and have your photo taken now as well. Mr. Eaton spoke on Monday about the spirit of this community. And today you've heard about some celebrations of Students of the Quarter. You've now heard about a promo raffle coming out of the Hilltopper as something that students are doing to bring people together. It brings great joy to share those celebrations of the community from the Fuller stage. Other happenings, the chess club I know is entering competition at this point. Mr. Rain and a group of students just attended the Peace and War Summit at Norwich. New faces are appearing every single day to gather their paperwork for the rock climbing that Mr. Weiss and Mr. Holden are doing for those trips. Mamma Mia has taken on their rehearsals and the spring sports are up and running, and much, much more. The amount of things that happen on this campus every single day are pretty amazing. It's a pretty busy place, and especially as we get back to things like field trips with our classes. Sophomore Stewardship Day is on the horizon. Freshman Challenge Day is on the horizon. Capstones and much, much more as we start to think about that. So today I want to center us around time that you have within your advisory. I mentioned to someone the other day that for years, as the Dean team and the Campus Life team, we've wanted to be able to offer this much time with our students in that advisory and to think about that as what a gift that has been, that gift of time. But sometimes when you have that gift of time, we forget to bring ourselves back to the importance of those relationships that we've cultivated and what makes that advisory and that relationship with that advisor so special. From the adult lens, as the advisor, we know that being the advocate for our students and our advisees is that first step. And whether we're in Fuller Hall and Chapel to say good morning to them, or we're in our individual advisories listening to the Zoom, that first morning hello, that first smile that they might get every day is something that's really important. And to the students, I also want you to think of that time as a first time to check in with that adult that you've cultivated that relationship with. That time to look up, that time to give that smile back, or that time to say, hey, I'm having a really hard time today. March and April themselves are pretty tricky ones, and if you're nerdy like me and you like to study the biorhythms of school culture, then you know that there's lots of things that happen in the March and April stretch. The time change, for one, right? For some of us, we don't miss a beat when that happens, and for others of us, it throws our whole week to get ourselves back on track because something's a little bit off. The weather in Vermont in March and April is as unpredictable as it can be. Some days it's 50 and sunny and everybody's out on the track doing fun things, and other mornings are like today when it's a little bit colder and we're clearing the frost and for some of us the snow off of our cars so that we can travel to school. The work in our classes tends to be a bit more demanding at this time. I know many of our juniors, for instance, are doing some challenging work with their AOIs as they start to begin that argument-based research project. Other classes are doing other challenging assessments, and assignments can sometimes pile up, especially if we haven't been really good about prioritizing what it is that we do with our time, especially as you start a new extracurricular as we have. the demands on that energy just as much as your classes do. So let's embrace this morning that gift of time that we have together. Part of that is making sure that we're ready for the day. Advisors, what do our students need today? Have they looked up? What is it that they need from us to have a great start? Are they in dress code? Have we asked that question so we don't have to miss any class later on or be sent to the campus life office now so that we can get that taken care of? Are they connected and engaged in the discussions that you're having with them every day? The thing is, and when you think about school culture and continuing to develop the school culture that we want here at the Academy, is that it's intentional work. It's an intentional work that we do every day, both students, faculty, staff alike. So while some questions might feel like the daily grind, or as a student you might feel as if a teacher is holding you to an expectation, and that's uncomfortable, and it might seem outside of a conversation that you want to engage in. The truth is that the things that matter most in life are the ones that we put the most time and effort into, and these relationships are key to who we are and what we do. The same is true for living out our mission and the school and what we value here together. It's all of our jobs to help this community continue to grow, and it's all of our jobs to be responsible for putting our oars in the water together so that we can ensure that we're all moving in the same direction. So when you think about time, think about it as a gift. Think about it as a way to have a great start and a fresh start to a day, even if it starts off in a rocky way. Know that we're here. Know that we're all putting our oars in the water together. We hope you have a great day today.